We might have found peace between us, but the rest of the Nevermore pack was not going to allow Sebastian to leave. One female in particular was out for my blood, because she knew Sebastian had been mine. Was still mine. In other words, I had to get on my side of the gate before the rest of the pack showed up. I turned, sliding my hands off Sebastian's hard body. I have to go. They can't catch me outside the fence. You can't protect me from all of them. He nodded and lifted his eyes toward the gate. There was a bark from the other side and then a pained cry. "Missy?" Sebastian let out a growl, his lips rippling with the noise. The gate swung open, and a man stepped onto the road. He wore army fatigues, dark sunglasses, and a baseball cap. I took it all in an instant. My eyes rested on the rather large gun he had pointed at us. If I were to guess, I would say it was an assault rifle with far more power than the simple rifle sitting on the table in the farmhouse. His thumb flicked over the gun, and there was a click that seemed to echo. "Lady, step away from the Nevermore, slowly with no quick movements. It draws their attention." I put my hands up and moved to stand between Sebastian and the army dude. This was what Dan had said was happening. The military was moving in. I just didn't think it would be so quick. But where was Dan? Had he called these men in? If so, he should be here. Unless he didn't trust the army either. "No, you don't understand. He's not like the others." Sebastian let out a snarl and leapt past me. Of course, he only saw the threat to me, a threat that had to be annihilated. "No!" I ran after him, but was unable to keep up with his speed. A boom rattled the world around us, and Sebastian's body jerked backward. A bloom of red spread out of his back. His right shoulder was covered in blood, like a splatter paint show gone horribly wrong. I let out a cry as if the bullet had gone through me and not him. This couldn't be happening. Not now. Not when we were so close to being safe. Another ungodly howl went up from down the road, and I heard the Nevermores running, their feet beating a discordant tempo on the dirt-packed road. "Lady, you need to get behind this gate. Now," Mr. Army said. I ignored him and dropped to the ground next to Sebastian. He was on his hands and knees, panting hard. Blood dripped from the gunshot wounds as well as his mouth. Did that mean the bullet had hit his lung? "Shut the hell up and help me!" I snapped at Mr. Army. I tried with little success to lift Sebastian. Even with his diminished body fat, his size made it nearly impossible for me to pick him up. The Nevermores were, if nothing else, solid brick shithouses. I looked up at the hard line of Mr. Army's mouth. "I mean it, asshole. Help me get him up and inside that gate, now." Sebastian growled, low and seriously pissed. I shushed him. "Be quiet. He's going to help." Mr. Army drew closer, his eyebrows raised above his sunglasses. His gun did not lower once. "He's one of them." "No, he's not." I glared at him. "Either you help me help him, or we'll stay out here together." "Fuck it all," Mr. Army snapped. "God save me from the bleeding hearts." Sebastian gave up on the growling and focused on just breathing. Mr. Army moved to Sebastian's other side. He slung the gun over one shoulder and helped Sebastian to his feet. "Heavy-ass monsters. It's like they eat lead for breakfast." I ignored him. My only concern was getting Sebastian somewhere safe. The scent of blood and his diminished ability to protect himself would make him the pack's next meal. I was not letting that happen. We hustled to the gate and pulled Sebastian through, just as the pack thundered up behind us. They hollered and screamed and beat their fists on the metal bars. Jessica was the worst of the bunch. She yanked her own hair and hit other pack members around her if they got too close. She was pissed, to say the least.